My name is Denver Choi, and Sandra's younger brother. And she asked me to come up and.
Louder.
Oh. Okay. So she asked me to give the father of the speech, father of the bride speech for my father. So first off, I'd like to say that it's an honor to speak for my father. I know that he would have loved to be here today, and not only to enjoy this beautiful wedding, but to marry off his last of his 3 daughters. And now having walked all 3 of my sisters down the aisle, I can finally say that it was about time for this one. For those that don't know, my lovely wife back there is also named Sandra Choi. So as you can tell, it could get pretty confusing when we refer to Sandra, my sister or my wife. But thanks to Scott, now we only have one Sandra Choi in this world. For those that don't know Sandra very well, let me just tell you about the sister I grew up with.
You're not going to start us off, are you,
Sandra and I were born 14 months apart, so in a way we're pretty close to each other, and I could pretty much read what she's thinking all the time, and vice versa. Like right now, she's probably thinking, what an embarrassing story I'm going to tell about her today. I just might. So Sandra grew up with something called the middle child syndrome. As the second daughter, she was not the first born, nor the youngest daughter, nor the only son. But I suspect that's why she was even more special to my parents than any of us were. And it's also shaped her into the person that she is today. She's smart, witty, funny, independent, beautiful, and extremely thoughtful and caring. Out of all my siblings, she's the one that my parents worry the least. And she's also the one that we always had to travel the furthest to be. Having lived abroad in Japan and London. She's also my parents' favorite child to travel with, because she's just so always putting extra thought into just making sure that my mom and my dad would be very comfortable with the food and with all the activities. And one thing I really appreciate about her is that she cherishes all the moments that she has with her family. And just family always came first with her. And now we'll have to share her with you guys as she becomes part of your family.
Thank you for listening.
In addition to being thoughtful and caring, she's also quite the heartbreaker. She's always been the one that got the way for a lot of guys.
Oh.
So Scott, I must commend you. This one? Yeah. You have landed a big one where many have failed to do so. Scott, when I first met you, it was quite awkward because my humongous dog bit you. So now I only know that he only bit you because you were the chosen one. If you and I can get past that, we can become family. Scott, not only are you funny, good looking, and have a British accent, today I found out you're also quite sensitive. But in all seriousness, Scott, I've noticed that you're very caring and thoughtful as well. And I've seen this in much of the time that I've hung out with you guys. From all the meticulous details and thought you put into this beautiful wedding, to the engagement storybook you made for Sandra, to just attending all of Sandra's needs whenever she needs my wife always tells me that the small details is what counts, not the big things. So, and Scott, I know that you put a lot of detail and thought into everything that you do. So, I'm glad that you two are together. It brings me great joy to see you two together. Given that this is the father of the bride speech, I think I should give you a few words of advice. Marriage is not only a promise, but it's also a pursuit. It doesn't give you a free pass to stop and stop trying and let yourself go even. So never stop pursuing one another. That's my challenge to you guys. Sandra always keeps Scott on his toes, and Scott spoils Sandra silly every once in a while. Second piece of advice is the same one I gave at my younger sister's wedding, which is this landscape view throw me off. One thing I've observed from my father is that no matter how upset he was with anybody, he's never hold a grudge against anyone. Because deep down, before he went to sleep, he's already forgiven them in his heart. So the following advice that I can give you now is just whenever you two are fighting, don't let the sun go down before making up with each other. Because in the end, nothing really matters, except for the love that you share together. And so if you guys will raise your